Hey there, my name is Pravus, and welcome back to more Stellaris, playing with the Cult of Pravus. We've colonized 2 worlds, we are playing well with our clones, our population should be growing pretty rapidly, all things considered, which is fan-flippin-tastic. Actually, we probably should go ahead and build a second clone vat over here to start ramping up this population. Now, for our new tradition, what should we go for? Well, because I haven't met another player, I don't think we need to go for supremacy yet, though this is a good choice. Instead, we're going to go for discovery and try to discover more anomalies and also research them faster, eventually get the finisher of 10% extra research speed, which is going to be good for my tech rush. Everything else here is, I mean, pretty reasonable at the end of the day. Let's see, more minerals from jobs. Sure, I think that will end up being fine. We just want more effective jobs. There's a limit to how many I'm ever going to get with these clones, at least until we start conquering and repopulating some areas, so yeah. This clone construction ship, let's go ahead and get ourselves a new system so we can colonize another world. Let's see, we have 4 jobs open over here, which is plenty for now. We have our 2 clone vats, so we're building up at 20 pops per month, which means in 5 months we're going to have new pops. So we're going to be building this up very, very rapidly. It's going to stay a colony until we get at least a few more pops on here. What else should I go ahead and build? More generator districts, maybe? Or maybe we get ourselves some extra housing districts? I'm not sure. We definitely don't want to have any clerks or anything, but nothing's been placed over here yet. We can ignore this world for at least a little bit longer before I feel too bad about it. Any blockers we want to remove? Well, we could unlock some additional districts, and we apparently could get another pop, which isn't that important. You note that we have 38 pops here, and we are now assembling much, much slower. This is now getting back towards standard pop growth speed, so not a whole lot of point, I don't think. I think we are going to allow this enforcer job, by the way, because this solves my crime issue, and I think will improve my amenity situation. But beyond that, what do we want to do on the capital? Well, let's see if we can actually find a new governor. What's my current governor do? He has leader lifespan. That is pointless. What else we got? Bureaucrats, intellectual? Yeah, we're going to go for intellectual. Anything else? Food from jobs, leader lifespan, and more bureaucrats. No. So let's just go for more science output, because that is obviously going to be straight up better, especially on my capital world.
Scientific advancement achieved.
Okay, we have finished building out in this section. Let's go ahead and get another collie ship. We need more consumer goods, which we can buy pretty easily. There we go. Colony ship, and we will colonize another world. Energy grid and energy subsidies and stuff, pretty solid. Colony development speed, I mean, we could do this, but I don't think it's super important right now. This is really good if you're gonna have a generator planet. It just makes all of your technicians better. Doesn't take a lot of jobs either for this to work, and capacity subsidies are strong. But, I don't know. Am I gonna waste the job on this, or would I rather just have some extra research stations? I don't think we're getting a ton of science from research stations right now. I guess we'll go for the global energy management. Energy's pretty important. I'm fine with it. It's not too bad. Let's see, a routine anomaly. Sure, we'll go ahead and work on that. We only have 3 jobs remaining over here. I guess we will build another generator district.
Construction complete.
Over here in the capital world, I could go for another building slot. Would take up my last district spot. I think that's probably an okay thing to do. We have factions now, and as an oligarchy, we do want to make sure that we are making them happy. So you are upset about... Well, first off, why do we have a progressive faction and not a spiritual faction? I don't know. Free movement? Reproductive freedoms? So ban the use of population controls, which is irrelevant, by the way, for clones, because they are sterile and can't reproduce, so I don't know why they want that. Also, free movement of pops. I mean, I guess we could do this. It would let me farm out some extra influence if we did. Population controls, we will go ahead and prohibit. And then, as far as resettlement, it's currently allowed. So what, we want refugees? Refugees are already welcome. What do you want? Free movement. Ensuring the free movement of pops by prohibiting forced resettlement. Oh, we could prohibit it. That's what they want. Yeah, but the thing is, I mean, it's irrelevant for now, but there will come a day when I wish I had this. But hopefully by then we'll have a spiritualist faction installed. I'm not sure why we don't have that yet. I feel like we should. It's kind of weird that we don't. I want to go down here. This is a pretty good area. Good choke point for me to take. Also, yeah, that's a fair bit of extra research and stuff.
Scientific
I guess on this
achieved.
world, we can go ahead and upgrade our star bases. I'm kind of happy with that idea. And that will let me get some extra food with hydroponics bays.
System survey.
More minerals being produced. Good. Exotic gas refineries or railguns. Ooh. We'll eventually be able to get a source naturally from here. I think I'd rather go ahead and unlock the railguns. That's a pretty good weapon. Ah! Hang on. We found something.
Under attack.
We are under attack. Are we? Well, I have no idea what happened because they just kind of moved on. The game unpaused. But we found some sort of aliens. Okay. Well, I guess we should go ahead and initiate first contact with these guys. But, yeah. Found somebody with who's a problem. Bickering archaeologists. Get some extra clues for our homeworld excavation. That should improve my chances of breaking through at some point. Running a little low on our consumer goods again. Let's go ahead and improve that by buying at least a couple, just to set us up. Colony ship is not quite built up yet, but it will be done soon. And our lost science ship will come back soon. So there's nowhere to go over here. If there's a lot of enemies here, I can pretty much ensure that no alien races are going to push through here. So this is a safe choke point for me, unless these guys are a player. But based on what I'm seeing here already being set up, either we found a fallen empire, or they're like mining drones or something and we don't care. Alien writing, sure, whatever. More society research is great. Let's get over here and colonize this planet. I never bother renaming my planets. It just doesn't seem like a thing that's ever really worth it. So let's see. You... Oh, we have a new faction. 2 factions. Okay, hang on. We'll come back to that in a second. So you, nothing to do over here. I guess, let's see. You're already working your way over here. Why don't you get back down here and start surveying some systems? Actually, you know, go on over here, since I know this is leading somewhere. Let's go and survey these directions, see what else we got. Maybe something cool. This apparently has been automatically turned into a generator world. I don't really agree with that. Might be better served as an alloy world, but for now, I guess we could leave it alone. Let's get an industrial district built up. I do think we're going to end up turning this into a forge world or something. We're going to need those alloys if I plan on going for early aggression. Met somebody new. Let's go ahead and explore them. And signs of barbarism. Okay, we make some more progress with our first contact, but apparently they are aggressive, which scares me a little bit. Not thrilled to see that we have aggressive neighbors. Can we possibly fish for a better guy here? I guess we could go for potentially like a bureaucrat or something, but I don't really think I'm going to need these governors. I'm looking for like blockers. Ugh, terrible. Hang on. Blockers? Well, another intellectual is all right. Blocker. Gosh dang it. All right, a building cost guy at least. I can swap this around every time we're going to build something. And that does make it a bit better. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Get rid of this guy. Why pay the upkeep on some of these leaders? I don't need another intellectual for a while, to be honest. But I guess I can hold on to him for the time being. So whenever we're going to build something, let's just go make sure we swap out governors. We'll build it faster and cheaper. It's helpful. Is nobody working as an enforcer? No, we just have more crime again. We can do another edict, right? Yes, we can. Okay, we lost our happiness. That's why we have crime and stuff over here. Let's go ahead and turn back on our Immortal Initiate and go to our edict, and we are going to sacrifice them for the happiness because I still think that's the best. 15% happiness is not, you know, great, but all right, we'll work with it. And let's have you going back working the mines. There we go. What's going on over here? We are out of housing. Okay. Well, we'll need to get ourselves a city district, and we are out of jobs, but that's one reason we're building an industrial district. And we have no food, but that's fine. We can fix that by building out some hydroponics bays. Also, eventually, some anchorages and stuff.
Scientific advancement achieved.
More science. That's the energy grid done. Okay. Ooh, research alternatives are great, but I think I want just more raw research from our pops. Okay. Ah, hang on. What's this? Strategic. We found Zro. Hello. And structural signals. Oh, that's just the first contact. I keep thinking that's going to be like, you know, the cool stuff. That's going to be the excavation project, but it's not. There's the industrial district, which solves some of my problems with our consumer goods. Let's go ahead and build up a housing district so we don't have any problems here. Although I guess we could just go ahead and do a reassembled ship shelter and turn that into a planetary capital. It's actually probably better, and I think this solves housing, doesn't it? Or does it? Yeah, I think this gets me some housing. Let's do that. That's gonna be better. Oh, wait. Hang on. Before we do that, I keep forgetting. Swap to you. See? There, now it's a smidge cheaper, and now we just swap you back out for our intellectual guy. Over here, I guess we can do some blockers. We have the energy. So let's just go ahead and do that. I'm okay with selling the food for now because we're about to get a lot more from hydroponics. Over here, I would like to build up a new starbase. Can do a lot more mining.
Construction.
Oh, right, and we have factions now. Let's take a look at those. So, let's see. We have scientists. We have church. These guys do not like robots. They'd like me to do psionic research, which I haven't accessed yet. They don't want me to do purges. I'm okay with changing up some of these policies for now. We will say that we are not going to be doing any purges, and we are going to say that robotic workers are not allowed, and that should get me a lot more influence from our factions. We now have better planetary capitals. I'm going to go for the extra naval capacity, so we'll be able to have extra ships when we eventually do want that. And on Cradle of All, we'll be able to build out a new planetary administration. How exciting that shall be. First contact. All right, we met. Who are you? Wildlings. Oh, crud. Is this a Marauder Civ? It's these guys. Oh, crud. Right. All right. We are next to some raiders. That's going to be good. They're going to be demanding stuff from me once in a while. Well, good news is, again, other players aren't going to go through here, and I'm pretty sure these guys are not going to be attacking me, or rather are not going to be expanding anytime soon, so that'll be fun. What do we want here? More generator districts, or do we want more mining districts? I mean, we could just go for more industrial districts, I suppose. We have mineral production, but I think I'm going to need probably more. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. Struggling a little bit on our minerals perspective. Let's go ahead and start buying more. And maybe sell even less alloys. I need to start building up a good stockpile. Over here, we can't build out too much. I guess I'm going to go for the 3 engineering research to start. We need more star bases. That's going to be a thing for me. It's also going to be a little while. We have more districts available. That's good. And for our first round of discovery, what do we want? Research alternatives, or do we want to go for survey speed? Research alternatives are pretty good. It lets me kind of pick and choose a bit more selectively when trying to go for a tech rush. But after that, we're probably going to be going for their upkeep reduction and better survey speed. Fossils discovered. All right. Another excavation site. Another anomaly. You, I'm going to go ahead and set to automatic surveying.
Scientific advancement achieved.
Why aren't you doing that? No, don't research the anomaly. Don't do that. Well, actually, you could. Yeah, no, you can do this. You're level 3. There's a good chance of success. Railgun upgraded. All right. Better miners, or we could go for synthetic crystals. Ooh. I think we're going to go for raw economy for now. But tempting. Very tempting. I need more minerals. Let's go ahead and buy some. And also sell off some of this excess food. We got way more than I need. Archaeological site finished.
An alien empire has established.
Okay, and by that you mean we found some artisans. That's fun. Ancient relatives? Cultist-like fossils. We get a bunch of extra influence. Okay, hang on. So one of the excavation sites has reported the discovery of old cultist-like fossils, very old fossils. They were found in and around remnants of what is presumed to be primitive homesteads. Apparently, both the fossils and architecture predate the construction of our ancient clone vats by more than a millennium. Initial DNA sequencing has confirmed significant similarities between our genetic makeup and that of the fossilized matter, and it has been concluded that the remains belong to our ancient predecessors from before we were clones. This puts things into perspective. Okay, so it's going to take a while for that all to sit in. I think we're going to get a follow-up event pretty soon. More jobs opened up. Okay, well, I'm going to go for... You know, I'm going to go for at least some civilian industries and give these guys something else to do over here. Although, before we do that, hang on. The micromanagement that we get from some of this is going to be a little annoying. But yeah, let's just go ahead and produce more civilian initiatives. And then, yeah, let's build out a mining district. And then swap back out over to you. All right, so these guys should take care of some of our housing needs as well as provide some important jobs. We can sell more food, I think. Probably should. And probably buy more minerals per month. Signs of battle.
Situation log
Okay.
updated.
So where are you? Okay, hang on. So this is going to continue the follow-on event. We just finished with this excavation. I'm going to go ahead and send you to research this anomaly and then excavate this site. News of the excavation findings, proving that our species was once a primitive people on our homeworld, is beginning to spread. It is difficult to deny the obvious conclusion. Genetically modifying a primitive species such as our forebears, a species already suited to wage war, serves a specific purpose. Our creators made us to die for their cause. They uplifted us to fulfill their needs, never to prosper on our own terms. Is this really the history we want for our people? There is ample opportunity to rewrite our past. So now we have a choice. We could lie to our people, get 20% more unity and 15% happiness, but I am pretty sure we're going to have a negative event that follows, or we don't lie. And we'll end up getting still a benefit, but not as bad. Not as good of a benefit, but still all right. And at least we don't have the negative repercussions that come from lying to your people. All right, so these guys have finished over here. Go and survey up over this direction. There's also some more anomalies that I apparently have neglected, or rather, hang on, there's a research project. Go work on that first. You can probably now... Still can't build out the mining stations because I need more minerals. Honorable leadership. So people like that I didn't lie, and we get 10% unity and 10% happiness. Not as good, you know, but it's still a thing. You, please build out the mining stations. We'll get the research and stuff later. So we're about to finish up with some more civilian industries. This is going to get me some more jobs. We're still building up our population faster than I know what to do with at this point. Yep, and we're still growing at 30 per month. Holy frick. It's a lot, I admit. It's a lot. Cradle of All. I would like to build this up. We need more minerals, because of course we do. Let's go ahead and sell off a lot more food. We don't need this much. Fleet order canceled. Why? Unable to build a mining station. I don't know what changed, but something changed. Oh, we ran out of minerals, I guess? Okay. You go and explore down this direction. Let's find out what else is going on that we've missed. Yeah, we're just missing minerals again. Just keep buying a bunch more. Special project is completed. Okay. And then with this science ship, you finish that. Let's go ahead and survey up this direction, though we might discover some new aliens soon-ish. And do we have our special situation log here? Not the Ute. We don't care about that. Fossilized remains, dotted archipelago, city of bones. Yeah, I'm making sure that we don't have another event that we need to be following up on. So it says you're changing up to be a consumer goods world. I don't agree with that. Instead of making this automatic, let's turn you into a forge world. And if we're producing this many consumer goods, I guess what we could do is actually go to our policies and now change up our economic policy to be a militarized economy, which reduces how many consumer goods we produce, but should greatly increase how many alloys we are going to produce, which is just good. Sell excess food, don't need, keep buying up some extra minerals, blah, blah, blah. Go to Cradle of All, upgrade the planetary capital. There we go. And start stacking up some minerals, because very soon we are going to finish with this colonization effort. You once again have stopped working on anything because you ran out of minerals before you arrived. Fine, get over here. I'm going to sell off... No, I'm just going to keep buying minerals. We can sell off some alloys. Clone fertility. All right, biocode cipher. This is the follow-on event that we wanted. Let's go to the situation log. It's going to take me some society research, but this continues the special quest for the clones and is going to lead to a very powerful bonus for us. What is going on over here? Terrible things, terrible things. We're out of housing, we're out of amenities, and we have too many workers. Ah! I literally can't keep up! We could produce more food, I suppose. Or we could just stop selling quite so much, and that would also solve my problem. There we go. Science, more minerals, thank you. Better strikecraft, maybe, but instead I'm going to go for extra refining. By the way, for those of you who are wondering what these borders are on the research, this is from a mod created by another YouTuber who I do watch, called Stephananon. I do recommend him. He's pretty darn good at some Stellaris content. But he created a mod that basically helps recognize the tier of technology. So red is tier 1, yellow is tier 2, green is tier 3, etc., following the colors of the rainbow. And if you're trying to tech rush, it's pretty helpful to know what tier of technology you're getting. You can probably, ascertain that based on the cost, but it's still a helpful thing. So that's why we're doing that. Let's see. Let's go ahead and try serving up this direction. See what else is going on. We're already getting around over here. We need to claim some more of these choke points, I think. I mean, I think this is another player, if I'm being honest. We haven't met another player yet, and it just feels wrong.
Surface
Pops are
variable
declining. Well,
detected.
that'll change as soon as this clone vat is done. Yeah, now it'll start assembling. We're fine. What are you talking about? Shush. All is well in the world. This could turn into a bit of a mining world. Because I could use some extra sustainment as far as minerals. Yeah, maybe we end up doing that. And this is already designated to a colony world, which is what I want. Planetary capital is going to be done over here. I forgot to swap over governors, but now I'm feeling lazy, so forget that. Okay. Economy's still growing pretty well. Let's buy more minerals. And we're continuing with some artifacts in the excavation. Artifacts are fun. You can sell those. We have another building slot over here. What should I do? Well, we could go for even more research. I mean, it's a thing. Let's keep in mind, we have 40 pops and 2 jobs. We aren't going to get more pops to work these jobs, so, you know, is this really worth it? This is where I kind of wish that we didn't have these criminals. That we could have people work the other 2 jobs. We could get something like an energy grid, and from the cost of only having one person work this, we would be able to make all of our other people more effective. I mean, that's not too bad. I guess. It's alright. Over here, we have still people not working any jobs. Let's see. What do I want? Well, I can't really get any more mining jobs. I think people are working clerk jobs, which I hate, but we need people to be employed. More industrial districts? Yeah, probably. Swap governors. Build out another industrial district. Which I assume... Oh, wait, these are specialist jobs, aren't they? I think they are. Yeah, cancel that. Go for a generator district, I guess. And then swap you back out. We'll make sure we have the right types of jobs for the right types of people. Okay, so this mining district will take care of some of the initial jobs. Then we'll go for... We could turn this into a tech world, as well as a mining world if we want. Now, another tech world's not a terrible idea. Would certainly let me get a lot of extra science. Let's go for the survey speed, as well as the disengagement chance.
System survey
You,
complete.
please, finish building this out, finally. Low stockpile of food. Suddenly we've started losing a lot of food. I'm not sure what I changed, but something happened. I think just somebody stopped working the jobs I wanted.
Advancement achieved.
More physics research. Great. We could go for hyperdrive. We could go for faster colony development, but we're not going to do anything with that for a while. We could go for better sensors, and I guess that's an okay choice. Wouldn't mind building some anchorages. Just don't need it yet. We are still losing a little bit of food. Okay, it's going to hurt my energy
Construction
production, but I'm all right with that. You please get me another science station. We are actually getting a lot of influence. You know what we should do? Get another construction ship and start claiming a lot more land. I'm not worried about this area yet, but I am worried about claiming as much over here as we feel like we reasonably can. So let's do that. Still haven't finished with this? Oh, there we go. It's because I ignored continuing. Oops. More jobs, huh? Gosh, dang, you guys just need so many things. Well, we could go for more clerks. Even if they are a joke, it's a thing we could do. I mean, we could get more building slots and housing, and the thing is, we actually are going to need more housing. We're up to 20 pops on that planet, but we can have 40. Over here, we had talked about placing down the energy grid, and I might still do that. Over here, we only have 2 jobs remaining. I really need more minerals. I'm going to sell more alloys. I'm going to buy less. Oops, hang on. We had a bunch of encounters. Hang on. Sell less of these and buy more minerals. Okay, so pops declining. Why? Oh, on this world, we apparently somehow got up to 41 pops. Not sure how that happened, but all right, we did. First contact. Right, so let's go ahead and discover as many people as possible, because this is an opportunity to get some extra influence for me. This construction ship is going to go and claim this. This construction ship is going to go claim this, I guess. Sure. Might as well get some extra energy production and stuff. That seems fine. Interfacing with the ancient clone vats. Here we go, we're making more progress. By the tenacity of our scientists, the cipher found within the ancient clone vats has been decoded. Protocol notwithstanding, the overly eager lead scientist officer has activated the key it contained. A message posts on screen. I am burdened by guilt. I cannot imagine what paths have led to this, but surely not the mercy of my brethren. I helped create you to serve, and for that I am sorry. I cannot take back what is done, but I can help to open your future. Although you are deserving of more, I offer you 2 paths. to undo the changes that made you sterile and finally set you free to evolve and prosper, or to further unlock your potential but strain your genes to their limits, sealing future generations to forever be dependent on technology for reproduction. Okay, so this is the event we were looking for here. We're gonna take a look at something. If we take a look at our species, so our cultists here have a special clone soldier origin, which is increasing our governor ethics attraction by 50%, it reduces our leader lifespan, and it increases our army damage. Not that exciting at the end of the day, is it? But now we have a choice if we go to the situation log. Our genetic crossroads. We can either unlock fertility, which disassembles our clone vats and lets us start expanding our population like any other empire, and we have weaker effects on our clones, so we lose some of our ship fire rate and stuff like that. Or we can be totally Chad and go for clone potential, and instead make us even better, which is absolutely what I am going to do. I want to go Chad. That's the fun way to play the game. Let's sell off some extra food. Don't need that. We're starting to produce some more minerals again, finally, thank you. But we need to buy more, so let's just go ahead and do that. Cradle of all. I think we will get ourselves an energy grid. We don't have many extra jobs to work with, but I'll work with it. Over here, we only have one job remaining. Let's go ahead and get ourselves another mining district. And we're building out these city districts, trying to make these people happier. It just gets me trade value and energy. It's not that good. This science ship, where are you? Hi, up over here. I guess we can keep surveying. Are we still not done with meeting some of these people? Good lord. I feel like we should be making a lot more progress on the meeting of people. Takes too long. Takes too long to meet people. FTL impacts. Gain a lot of extra physics research. Thank you. Communications established. Hi, you are a commerce exchange. Okay. Well, that's fun. We didn't meet them. They met me. You can... Oh, wait. This is a choke point? There's nothing over here. Oh, okay. So if we were to grab this point, everything beyond this would be free for me to take. Well, that could be kind of good. Let's find out what's over here, see if there's anything really exciting. But yeah, if we expand further to the east aggressively, maybe we actually can get a lot more stuff.
Construction complete.
I like that idea. Let's get a mining station set up over here for 6 more of that. Plus, we can get some more energy production. What's going on Cradle of All? All right, we have insufficient clone vats, which is why my population's dying. I don't care. We're fine. How's my edict with Sacrifice of Harmony? This is going to expire in just a month. I kind of figured it's about time for us to do that. We can sacrifice the extra pop rather than wait for him to die. We see some sort of a lithoid species. Okay. Hopefully they end up being friendly and not murderous. For you, we could go for an agricultural district and stuff. Meh. This world, I'm kind of debating whether we do want to just turn it into another research world. We could. But I can't do that until we reassemble this into a planetary administration, which we can do once we get, what is it, 10 pops. So we can't do this for at least a while. I guess at the end of the day, just some extra districts is probably the way to go. You, I'm thinking more alloys. But we are going to need, you guessed it, more minerals. So let's do that. Over here, another forge. Why can't we build another one? Can you only have one on a planet? I forget. That may actually be the case. And if that's the case, oops. Let's go for an energy grid then. We'll have one person working a technician job making these guys a little bit better. So the way I'm going to get a lot more of the minerals then is just by building out lots of industrial districts. Or sorry, lots of alloys is to get more industrial districts. All right, fair enough. First contact continues. We found tunnels, more minor artifacts, which I will be able to sell for some energy if we want. Edict has expired. Let's go to Cradle of All. Let's allow somebody to work as an initiate, and then we're going to spend our stuff to get harmony. Hopefully we get a lot. Only 10% this time. Boo. Not as good as I might have hoped, but whatever. 10% happiness is still 10% happiness. We're getting a fair bit of stability. It makes all my jobs more effective. Still worthwhile at the end of the day. We found a weird monolith thing. I think if we distribute this to our population, we get xenophiles, which I don't want, so we're just going to go for the engineering research. And again, we are somehow selling too much food. We can go ahead and reduce that at least a bit. This construction ship, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and start building out and grab more stuff.
Scientific advancement achieved.
You are already building a starbase there. There's some more engineering. Autocannons are pretty good. Alternatively, do we want to go for the strategics? I want autocannons. I think. And we can go ahead and buy a few more consumer goods and keep this all going, producing a pretty good amount of alloys.
Scientific advancement.
All right, did we finish meeting a player officially? We learned a little bit more about them. There's something going on over here. Sensors are upgraded. All right, UV lasers. That's the best choice. This energy grid is not going to be enough. We're going to need to build another district. You are currently set to a farming world. That's stupid. Instead, I'm going to turn you into a mining world, I think. For now, until I can turn it into anything else. Okay. So Cradle of All, I mean, how else do we want to change up our jobs? For the most part, this is looking kind of the way I want it to. We could probably pull back on one enforcer, I suppose. We'll have an extra specialist, which I could try to build out an extra research lab, I suppose. If I had more minerals, anyway. Because we seem to never have enough minerals these days.
Construction complete.
Now we should. Okay. Pops are declining on Cradle of All. I don't know why it keeps... Oh, hang on. All right. I don't know why it keeps going above to 41. I would have thought that the assembly officially would stop, but apparently that's not the case. Fullest potential. So we just finished getting our unlocked abilities for our clones. They are now better. Let's take a look at something. Leaders. Our admirals, their clones with now 35% ship fire rate instead of 25, and ship upkeep reduction by 20% instead of 10. So they're just a lot better all of a sudden. But on top of that, let's take a look at our species. Clone Soldier Ascendants, we gained 20% habitability, 40% ruler pop resource output, 25% specialists, and then more army damage. Yeah, we just made our entire empire a lot better all of a sudden. It's pretty bonkers how much better we're looking all of a sudden. Me likey. It's really good. Really, really good that we're doing that. We're not quite at 300 science yet, and that's concerning to me. I would like to get more science. I'm debating whether we should get rid of the administrative office and place down another research lab instead. Might be okay to do that. We do definitely need more buildings. I think we'll just finish the city district and build out one more research lab. I think that's going to be the way to go, but I need more science. I need a lot more science. The birth of space piracy. Oh, darn it. Where? Here? Ugh. All right, so these guys are just going to cause issues. They're going to destroy this station. I'm not going to get anything from it for a while. Oh, well. I don't think we're going to be able to stay here for very long, so why don't you go ahead and leave and go this way. Let's find out what's going on over here. New tradition. Research station output. Yes, please. That just means a little bit of extra science for me. And we meet these guys. Hi, they're xenophobic isolationists. That's fine. I mean, they're also pacifists, which means hopefully we will be able to destroy them. Okay, hostile fleets. Yeah, nothing I can do about that at the moment. All right, well, we need to be ending up this video. But we have made some, I think, fairly substantial progress. We have our super ability for our clones. They are now Ascendant, which is really good for obvious reasons. And if I can just get a bit more science focus over here, we'll be good. These guys are building up at 15 per month. I might end up turning this into a mining and to a tech world. I think I probably will. But extra 100% habitability is great, too. It just makes everything better on some of these planets. This is, like, really solid all of a sudden. We're looking strong, folks, and I think it's only going to be getting better. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If so, then I would ask you to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time.